All right, so I've formulated my own groundbreaking theory that uses quantum mechanics and superposition to empirically explain once and for all what we currently view as supernatural occurrences, specifically pertaining to our consciousness impacting our environment at a distance. The example I'm going to use is when you sense someone is looking at you and you turn around and there they are. Currently, there's no scientific explanation for that, but domino theory explains that perfectly. So I'm going to explain my domino theory to you, and then I want you to evaluate it. Again, this is groundbreaking. It's very important, so be as critical as possible. Do you understand?
Got it. I'm with you. Go ahead.
All right, so basically particles and superposition, the building blocks of our universe, little tiny particles, they're like little balls. We think of them just bouncing around, but it's a little more interesting than that. Let's take photons. Photons are little balls of light. The sun is blasting them at us right now. I'm swimming in a sea of photons. But what's interesting, if I take an individual photon and I drop it in a box and I close the lid, that ball's not just bouncing around. As soon as nothing is acting on that ball, nothing's observing it, it goes into a superposition, a probability cloud, where that ball is at many different points in time and space at the same time. As soon as I open the lid, I collapse the wave function, and it snaps to an individual point. Now, that sounds crazy, it's weird, but that's quantum mechanics. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Let's say I'm standing and I'm looking this way. I got a guy behind me, he's standing, he's looking the other way. Now, in front of us, with the wave functions are all collapsed by our consciousness, okay? So we can see everything's normal, but in between us, nothing's acting on that environment, nothing's acting on that sea of photons, and therefore they are in superposition. Now, as I turn, I'm collapsing the wave functions like dominoes. That's why it's called domino theory. Boom, 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 boom. I turn towards the person behind me and they collapse and they smack him in the back of the head. So I'm basically quantum slapping this guy. So of course he senses my consciousness. He knows I'm looking at him. He turns around and that's it. That's the scientific explanation. It's not spooky. It's not supernatural. It's just science. Again, I've fact checked this quite a lot. I think it does stand up, but it's going to be pretty groundbreaking. It could change the world. So I want to get your take on it. Do you think it's scientifically valid?
Let me double check. No. Scientifically, no. Your theory is invalid because it depends on claims about quantum mechanics that experiments don't support.